And did I ever find a way to get that stingray-looking creature out? Because I think it's still stuck in a tiny ball somewhere. This is a horrifying place. Like, it's kind of pretty, but Jesus. Everything's eating everything else, and things eating other things are bigger than me, so I got a concern there. Okay, now we brought him down here. He's still kind of trapped, but now he's down here, I guess. Oh, hey. I'm guessing that's Savidro, because he's sad-looking, and everyone else is falling for it, apparently, as Akinar and Cirrus just be like, hey, look, we have the power of evil knowledge, and we're going to corrupt your world. Actually, it's probably a reference to when, what weren't they showing everybody all these other linking books in Akinar's story? But I can't interact with any of this stuff. Just seems to be over there. It's probably it's how he made the painting, I suppose. It's got a serious bone to pick with, not me. At least his traps haven't been deadly so far, so I'm not at risk yet. We have two paths here. I think what bothers me most about these things is that they just look to me like the things that ate, what's his name? Oh no, his name's lost to me right now. The guy that played Gollum. They eat him and King Kong, and the worm that eats him looks a lot like this plant. Alright, just going further down the plumbing. Eventually they'll reach a habitable environment, hopefully. Oh, what are you? An actual piece of machinery.
This morning I woke up and I couldn't picture Tamarine's face. Little line at the corner of her lip that pulls her whole mouth down when she smiles, the flutter in her eyelashes. I tried so hard to picture her in my mind, put her down on paper as if that might bring her back. I couldn't do it. Atrus, I'm not you.
Atrus, I'm not you. That's interesting. Is that... Did he find Atrus's journals about what happened on Riven, and how he was isolated from Catherine? And how they eventually came back together? Something extends this somewhere, but I don't think it's near me. I like that they made the villain sympathetic in this game. He actually has, like, motives that a normal person might have, as opposed to the last two games have villains, just straight up villains. They're just various members of Atrus's family that are all, like, megalomaniacal and willing to do horrible things because... for the pursuit of knowledge or power or something. And none of them seem to be, like... In particular, what's concerning about the last two games is that neither of the villains appear to be, redeemable. And I don't think you can redeem any of them. They all... Even the one that, like, one of them tries to play up that they're... The ones from the first game just flat out pretend to not be villains or up to any badness until it's too late. But the, what is this? But the, one that, in the second game, kind of plays up this redemption thing, like, I've changed, I'm so much better now, and he's like, psych? What does this thing do? I'm not getting an audio-visual indicator that anything's happening or any sounds are changing when I point it around, so I don't think it's like the audio plant. Maybe if a light can be shined on it or somehow, maybe the beam thing can happen again. It probably does something, because it's a thing that exists in this game. Can I point it at the squid creature? Or not, the manta ray? But there might be hope for Savidro. You might be able to just convince him to stop what he's doing or something. And if you can't, that'll be tragic. As opposed to, almost inevitable. Whoa. Oh, I can link it up with the other plant, can't I? Interesting. Okay. Ooh, glowy. Because Savidro's a tragic person that should have never gone through what they went through in the first place. And so their lashing out is understandable, if misguided in some ways. Although, frankly, Atrus's family is responsible for so much bad that at some point, he can't constantly plead ignorance and innocence to everything. Which he doesn't, necessarily. He really doesn't plead at all. I think back to how when I finished... Oh, there we go. I think back to how when I finished the first game, he was like, yes, thank you for dealing with that and whatnot. It's very bad. You can go now. And he's just back to reading and writing and stuff. And I'm like, this is a rather nothing response to the imprisonment of your children and who are monsters, and also the end of a giant quest, the entire first game. He seems so passive about the whole thing. Oh, cool, I'm not imprisoned here anymore. I'm not gonna get up, though. I'm literally... I don't remember if he even gets out of his chair or not. Okay, we are full-on Inferngoly at this point. Oh my god, where am I? I came from that way, right? So this is a different path, and that's a different path. Oh, man. I was talking about getting disoriented by the environment before. Whoa. Got a sunbeam cutting through. And a swinging point. Where do you take me? Oh, I don't get a choice. It just happens. Okay. Can you come back? No? Am I just stuck down here? I have to find my own way back? Okay. And I gotta find my own way back too, because there's that other path. Let alone anything I can find here. What? What? No, I want to interact with that thing, but I teleport... Okay. Half the time I'm trying to click on something to see if I can interact, and I end up teleporting past it, and I'm like, oh, what? Oh, whoa. Okay. Huh. Rather complex elevator system. Get back down here, because I didn't really get a chance to look around. If I go up here, if I climb on that, it climbs up to there. Okay. They're committed to non-machine solutions for everything here, except the audio log, video log. Was Savidro the world's first vlogger? Look at that. I don't think I can go down there necessarily. It's just kind of brilliant looking. It might hook onto something. There's a weird little hooks there. Maybe there'd be a bridge that leads to it. Getting a little turned around now. Oh, you're responsive to that, aren't you? Maybe I need to get multiple light beams pointing at it and then it, like, fully opens or something. Yeah, the hooks are up. That seems awfully important. Hooks or whatever we want to call them. I thought there was a path over here. Flock of butterflies, maybe? Moths? This seems like it might even be the same plant that's open or something. Ah, the directions to choose from here. I've hit enough forked paths now that it might be a little hard to remember them all later. I'll try. Did I just make the giant thing close because I blocked the light to it? Oh yeah. Interesting. And now we're plant pregnant. Alright. Good old plant life and their jizz farts. Oh. You too? Oh. They just pieced out. Are they gonna zoom back around, or... Oh, wait, I think I heard something grow. Huh. It sounded like something was growing or changing, like I heard a sound. Can I go in here? Oh, yes I can. The final painting is almost done. It's been hard to work in the heat, but he must see everything that happened. As follows the instructions I have left him. Oh, as he follows the instructions I have left him, he will feel the pain I've suffered. If he doesn't, perhaps both of us will die. Perhaps both of us will die. Sounds like Savidra's life might be on the line with the actual final puzzle, and if I don't successfully follow him, he might actually be at risk. He cares that much about this. So now this thing's oh, they're going after this one. Oh, it's open. Why do I feel like I'm inside the bed of chaos right now? Is this the other one that I pointed the light at? The one that wasn't open at first? I wonder if that's how it works. I wonder if you shine the light on the plants and that makes them bloom, but then the overall bud only opens when the swarm is around the plants. Trying to catch them to eat them, maybe? Oh my god, this is disorienting. Where am I? Oh, that's the pipe, so that's back down. Do I have a goal in here, or... even anything I can touch or interact with? Oh. What did I do? What did I do? That just makes spores come out. Yeah, these are the gargantuan veins that attach to the plants. Yeah, this one's closed, so it must be the other one that's open now. That attaches to that. Oh man, I can try to follow up on some of the loose ends from earlier. I just need to figure out where they were now. Because a lot more happened in between than I expected. Yeah, so that's open now. And I was inside that. I sprayed its fumes, its spores out. Wait, was that interactive? Maybe not. I thought I saw a flicker of the hand changing. Whoa, it wobbled. That was weird. At least I think it did. I don't know if there's a reason to take the light away right now, so I'm gonna not. I could try going down there again. No, I went to the base of the other flower, not this one. I don't think there's a way to the base of this bud. So I can't walk on that. Okay, Is this the elevator? Yeah, okay, so let's go back up here and try the other path where it was before. Yeah. The disorienting branching path. Came from there originally, went there just now. Let's try going up here. What do you... Oh. Hey there. You're still in there, huh? Kind of feel bad. So where do I take you next? Because I don't want to leave you there. That would suck. Ooh. Another one of these guys. Do I have to shine that one up here to point this at something else, like that guy over there? Or even you, maybe. Point this at you and then that at the... Yeah. Yeah, that would dump him out. So I'll point you at here. Go down. There we go. I'm clicking all over the place trying to find out which one lets me walk the right way. Make sure you're pointed at him. Yeah. I guess you always are. So if we make the light go from there to there, it might cause this thing to expel. And maybe that puts him in this pool, which might lead to that thing opening up. Oh yeah, it's gonna electrocute the Victor Bell thing from earlier, and that'll let the bird out. So I need to go back to that one and point at this or that one of them. Which means I need to find my way back, which was somewhere. Am I gonna lose access to that bridge when I do that? Here you are. Yeah, I think I'm right about that. Sorry. Where is it? Can't see it from there, I don't think. We'll try the other one. Yeah, over there. Well, I guess I did it right. There you go, cast is free. I pointed at that guy. Oh. That must have been pointing in the right direction then. The solution happened so abruptly that I wasn't even didn't entirely realize I had pointed at it correctly, because I was trying to see if I could point all the way to that guy. The other one must have been chained just the right way. Let's make sure that bridge... Oh. Make sure this bridge is open, or I'll be trapped. Okay, so I let a bird out. So he's, somewhere doing something, probably. Do I go up or down? On one hand, maybe if yeah, let's go all the way to the top again. I mean, I let a bird out, and he seemed to escape, so maybe something new is going on up top, as opposed to back down there. But I think there's got to be more to do down here too, though. I think. I don't think those giant bulbs I was opening and closing have anything to do with the bird, do they? Wait. Is that the right way? I think that's the only way. Must be where I came from, right? Huh? Hearing animal noises. I think it's the squee. This is just the sequence of these weird sucker creature things. I got so turned around that I went back. Trying to look for this creature. Here's the first place the ray was. Oh no, what if I see that creature get eaten by the birds? Are you dizzy yet? So that's how I reactivated the elevator. I hear the birds. There was the original beam that was kind of pointing at them. Oh, now we know that if I point a light at that thing, it might shoot a beam out, which might be useful in some way. Kind of seems like it's in a direction that's shielded, though. It sounds so bad from that exact camera angle. That exact version, for some reason, makes the audio sound bad, but only at that moment. What is that down there? That seems important, right? There's a weird blue thing on the floor. It's a whole chamber. It's right under the nest. But here's where we started. I don't think there was anything to do back here, was there? Was there? Ooh. So there's a Jananin linking book, but Jananin's the one that we normally use from the beginning, so who cares? But there's sometimes like a linking book that's the one we can use just to go back, so if we give up on a place. But there's also like the one that's tied to the final solution that where you get to leave, which of course is sometimes the same book, but moved, I think. So I think they just moved it in Voltaic. So down there is where I might want to go. And I get there how? Do I hatch more eggs or something? Let's see if there's anywhere I can aim that beam. Right, I can aim it wherever I want to because it doesn't have to be pointing at the same location anymore because that thing already expulged the water. So it's not going to unextend that branch. Yeah, I don't have to point at this anymore. I don't think I can even see the nest from here. Where is the nest? Is it... That's not the nest, is it? Is it under me? It's surprisingly hard to keep track of where I am in relation to other objects in this three-dimensional space. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go all the way back to the bottom, I think. Try to find something that I haven't done everything with yet. What? Loud noise. Oh. It's just you shocking it over and over again, like a badass. This creature's just very mad at plants. There's no way to get you out of here, is there? Or you just live here, I guess? Well, I'm planning on going back down to that weird spore again, because I don't really have much else to go on, frankly. It felt like a weird dead end, how I launched spores and nothing happened, but maybe... Maybe that was requiring me to have the bird free? Looks like maybe the spores attract the... This was a dead end, wasn't it? Maybe the spores attract the bird? Because nothing's changed, but I did let the bird out. So while I don't really know what else I can do in this in the environment down here, it may have been that I already solved the puzzle and just needed to have the bird. Otherwise, I'm going to be very confused, because that's the only thing I can find to manipulate. How do I... Oh, there we go. I feel like I navigate these environments like some kind of desperate blind person or something. Like, the way that I'm like, just like, where do I... Where's the next click? Did I just turn around? I think I turned around. Damn it. Yeah. They're so wibbly wobbly and windy, and your camera starts off facing the weirdest direction sometimes. Where that I'm just like, where am I right now? Where was that vein? Was it this way? Because this seems so climactic and important, this weird-ass location. Try you again, huh? I feel like they're not gonna be happy I'm here. Uh-oh. Yeah, you just brought me into your nest. I could be a predator for all you know. I'm looking for interact points of any kind. I'm just gonna spin and click. Oh, there we go. Ah. There we go. So the three combined must take me where I'm trying to go. But also this will be another audio log, I believe. So that explains why I felt like I was flailing in the dark as to what to do down there, is that there was nothing left to do. I had solved absolutely everything down there, but because I hadn't freed the bird in an earlier section yet, there was the solution didn't do anything. It was like, yay, spores that do nothing, hooray!